Hello, my name is Jan, but my friends call me Yannick, and today I will be telling you what I think on the effects of the pandemic on education and the consequences of it in the long run. Moreover, I will be speaking my thoughts on how I think it would look like if online education were to stay past the pandemic. So the first thing that comes to mind for me is the fact that there is no paper. Everybody loves or hates it, but in my opinion, it is a very useful tool to deal with, multiple problems. Whether it's a geography where you need to draw a rectangle or hemisphere when you need to draw a fire to illustrate something, I don't know. Or even if it's just a scribble or maybe a small equation, paper is very useful. And when the test that you are handed to has plenty of made of paper and has plenty of space, it's much more helpful than when all you have is a blank space in a test to fill out. And I find it's frustrating for me to have to deal with that. But I think that's the lesser of two evils here. And now we'll talk about the greater of those two evils. For me, less interaction. We all dislike talking to people we don't like. However, lots of people we need to talk to. Whether it's a teacher to explain us everything and show us exactly what we're doing wrong, or a friend to help us out with a problem, or even to just joke around with them. It is much more effective when you can see somebody face to face, when you can hear their actual voice, when it's not being disrupted every once in a while, and when it doesn't feel all fake. And during online education, this is very hard because a teacher is sitting across from a camera behind her desk, and it is not very fun for me to have to see them as fake, and that's the thing that comes to mind. I think, oh, they're not actually teaching, oh, we're not actually there, oh, they probably don't even understand what I'm doing wrong, and it is very frustrating. I very much dislike this, and I think it really hampers the effectiveness of online education. However, every coin has two sides, and so does this coin, I guess. There are also some advantages. One that comes to mind for me, at least, is you get to wake up late. Lots of students hate the fact that they have constant sleep deprivation. They have lots of homework and they have to wake up early with a long morning regiment to end up sleepy and not really ready for actual school. However, during online education, I think this is very helpful when they can come well rested and ready for the school day. I think this is very, very helpful. However, now let's talk about exactly what I think online education would look like and some of the pros and cons of it if it were to stay past the pandemic. First, this thing is actually very, very great for me. No commuting. When you get to sit in a chair, you don't have to worry about the bus being late, or being cramped, or wet, or muddy, or smelly, because you don't have to get on the bus. It is always frustrating when the bus doesn't come, and now you have to deal with minuses, ones, and angry teachers telling you that you should have made it on time. However, during the lockdown, unnecessary, and I really like this. One thing, however, that I would dislike is that there is no social life. It is very frustrating that to keep in touch with friends, you actually have to go the extra mile, make these things happen, text them, call them. Whereas usually in school you could just talk during class or during break. Now you have to actually go through the trouble of making sure you get to meet them and all of those things. So, but in general, that's it. That's all that comes to mind for me. I'm gonna have to say goodbye to you, and I hope you have a good day. But that's all I have to say, so...